Good morning. How y'all doing? Okay, so I have a story today, and I have some motivation for me at the end. I want to take it back, like way back. For me, it's way back. Okay. Chapter 1: The beginning of my death. As far as I know, my life has been pretty normal. I have several glimpses of my great-grandmother, whom everyone says loved me dearly. I know she did because every glimpse I was in her arms. The first horrible event that I can remember is when I was around probably 5 or 6. My mom was trying to teach me how to swim at my cousin Pam's house at the time. She's always so nice. And to hold my breath underwater. I can still smell my surroundings and taste my favorite piece of gum from the apartment under us full of candy. My mama started to get frustrated at my fright of being underwater and not following her directions while crying, so she sent me in a house where my big cousin was, or step cousin. Anyway, I'm not quite sure, but I think he was around 10, 12 or something like that. While I was looking out the window at my mama having fun, laughing without me, I cried and wished I could have done better, so she would have been happy with me instead. My cousin came into the room where I was and told me to turn around and open my mouth. I just cried because I felt sudden yet strong emotional danger and helplessness. He put his penis in my mouth and started to pee. I choked, backed up, and screamed, but he covered my mouth and clamped my face. For some reason, I didn't even think about telling nobody. I felt I would just get in trouble anyway. I couldn't think about anything but how nasty it was and how bad I wanted my mama. After that, my memory just jumps to me kissing my baby sister, who was a newborn at the time. As I held my baby brother's hand on the way out the door to catch our school bus. I have always been a protector at heart, especially over my mom, my brother, and my sister. I remember the first time I had to protect my sibling. It was my baby brother. When I witnessed my mama physically fighting with her mate, which was his father, I would just grab him and go hide. When I was 8 years old, my mom took us to live with a cousin that was married into the family. She had children herself, 2 boys, a girl. Her mom was like a mom to me. Until one day, her and my mother got dressed up to go out like they always did, but this time I was left with the boys and another girl. I remember sitting in the room with the little girl that I had became friends with. Her name was Shay too. She was real chocolate. We were playing Barbie dolls. As the 2 boys come walking into the room where we was, one of them said to me, "Pull your pants down." I said, "No," with a confused look on my face. He replied, "You're going to have to learn how to do it one day or you're going to get in trouble." Everybody knew one thing I hated was to be in trouble, because that means you're going to get your ass beat. So I did it. And he told me to lay down, open my legs. At the same time, the other brother was doing the same thing to my friend. It was very painful, and it felt good at the same time. So after that, we did it every chance we could. Sneaking away, pretending to be playing. He made sure every time to let me know how important it was that nobody found out. And honestly, I don't see how I was getting away with the shit anyway, looking back. My war really begun around the age of 11. A few of my mom's boyfriends would touch, even penetrate me at times. When I told her after a couple of years it was happening, it turned out that I was the one that was wrong and I was a nasty little girl. So then my journey of running away began. I first ran away at the age of 12 with a grown man that pretended to be my boyfriend. He fed me, clothed me for a couple of days while screwing me every chance he got, of course. One day, I think he got tired of me. He walked me to a tire shop on Marsalis Avenue in Dallas, Texas. It was a good 15 plus men there. And when I was in the building, I was guided to a small room behind a glass big window and a yellow couch. I was forced to strip and opened my legs wide for everybody to see. A few of them started to leave. I heard them saying stuff like, hell no, I'm gone, or you niggas tripping. The rest of the men took turns on penetrating me and shoving their penis down my fucking throat. Some were too big and fat that I couldn't take it, made them mad. So I was kicked out with my pants down to my knees because I wasn't getting dressed fast enough. Honestly, I was just happy it was over with. I thought to myself, it's better than being at home so I can go wherever I want. So I just started riding the buses and going places with strangers who I wanted the same thing. So at this point, I'm like, okay, so this is what life is about. All right, so my point for today, well, inspiration to myself is I am important, special, unique, loved, healthy, smart, fit, kind, beautiful, responsible, a good mother, a warrior, God's child, magnificent, deserving, good-hearted, patient, nurturing, understanding, outstanding, strong, one of a kind, thoughtful, brilliant, joyful, graceful, forgiving, giving, caring, loving, and happy.